Ever feel that sinking feeling when payday seems miles away? You've got bills piling up, the fridge is looking a little bare, and that unexpected expense just threw your whole week into chaos. Been there, done that, right? That's where apps like ZayZoon come in, a lifeline for those moments when you need a little cash boost before your next paycheck. But what happens if you borrow from ZayZoon and things get tight again? Let's face it, life throws curveballs, and sometimes keeping up with repayments can be a struggle. Today's video tackles the question, what happens if you don't pay ZayZoon back? Now, before we dive in, it's important to be clear, ZayZoon and services like it are there to help in a pinch. They offer a convenient way to access a small amount of cash quickly, but it's crucial to borrow responsibly. Here's the deal, not repaying your ZayZoon loan can have consequences. So, let's break down what you can expect if you miss a payment or two. Stage 1. Friendly reminders. First things first, ZayZoon will likely send you friendly reminders. These might be emails, texts, or even a gentle phone call. It's their way of nudging you and making sure you haven't forgotten about your loan. This is your golden opportunity to get back on track. Contact ZayZoon, explain your situation, and see if you can work out a payment plan. Most financial service providers are willing to be flexible as long as you communicate and show a willingness to repay. Stage 2. Late fees and increased costs. If you continue to miss payments after the friendly reminders, things may get a little more serious. Late fees will likely be added to your outstanding balance. These fees can vary, but they're designed to encourage you to settle your debt. Remember, the longer you wait, the more these fees can accumulate, making the total amount you owe even bigger. It's a snowball effect you definitely want to avoid. Stage 3. Impact on your credit score. This is where things can get a bit more concerning. If your ZayZoon loan goes into serious delinquency, meaning you're significantly behind on payments, it could be reported to credit bureaus. A bad mark on your credit report can negatively impact your ability to borrow money in the future, whether it's for a car loan, mortgage, or even a simple credit card. It can also affect things like rental applications and insurance rates. Stage 4. Debt collection agencies. If the situation escalates further, ZayZoon might outsource debt collection to a third-party agency. These agencies specialize in recovering outstanding debts, and their methods can be quite aggressive. Expect more frequent calls, potentially even letters sent to your workplace or home. Dealing with debt collectors can be stressful and embarrassing, so it's best to avoid this stage altogether. The bottom line, consequences can be serious. Look, let's be honest. Skipping out on a loan repayment isn't ideal. It can damage your credit score, lead to stressful interactions with debt collectors, and ultimately make it harder for you to access financial services in the future. So, what are your options? Here are some tips to avoid falling behind on your ZayZoon loan. Only borrow what you can afford to repay. Before hitting that confirm button, be realistic about your financial situation. Can you comfortably manage the repayments with your next paycheck? Plan and budget. Track your income and expenses to ensure you can allocate enough to cover your loan payment alongside your regular bills. Budgeting apps and tools can be a lifesaver here. Communicate early. If you see a financial hurdle coming, don't wait until you miss a payment. Contact ZayZoon and explain your situation. They might be able to offer a flexible repayment plan. Explore alternatives. If ZayZoon repayments seem unmanageable, consider exploring other options. Could you sell some unused belongings? Ask a friend or family member for a short-term loan. Remember, the goal is to avoid getting into deeper financial trouble. Remember, financial responsibility is key. ZayZoon and similar services can be a valuable tool, but it's up to you to use them wisely. By planning, budgeting, and communicating openly, you can avoid the negative consequences of not repaying your loan. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.